Well, Samsung have really laid down the gauntlet to me today as I review the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold4 or Z Fold4, depending on which part of the world and which way you want to say the letter Z. So they claim, and they wanted me to investigate whether this is perhaps the one tool you need for all your hybrid working requirements. So, use it at work, use it at home, use it everywhere in between to do all the things that you need to do. So, the computing needs, your browsing needs, your emailing needs, all that productivity, editing needs, and obviously your online video conferencing needs and stuff like that. Now, is it your one-stop shop? Nearly, but I would say perhaps not quite. But don't get me wrong, it is very cool, and we all know why. The main reason that it is so cool is because not only do you get this wonderful screen, but if we open it up, you get that wonderful screen as well. That's the party trick. That's why people are buying this device, obviously. But if we just unlock that desktop there for you, and I call it a desktop now because if we open the Edge browser there, for example, as you can see, we've now got this taskbar along the bottom. This is part of the new UI. It really does start to feel more like a desktop experience with those quick shortcuts along the bottom there. And some of these features are perhaps not new. So for example, if we let's stack a couple of apps here. Here we go. So we've got email on this side, the browser on this side, and we can move that around to our preference. We can pop stuff from the browser onto the email, and so you've got all this space there. That's productivity, right? That's helpful indeed, and it's just more and more refined and better optimized for this device all the time. Now, the other thing that they've improved significantly is you can probably just make out the selfie cam there. Just make it out. I mean, if we bring that screen back again, can you see it at all there? Hardly. So yes, they've still got this display selfie sensor, but it's vastly improved from the first generation of it in last year's Fold. And I can show you that the quality is a lot better as well. So I'll just crank up the selfie cam there, and this is footage from the phone itself, and you can see that there's a bit of glare from that light coming behind me, and it's not like the clearest picture in the world, but it's certainly, I would say, that is a vast improvement on last year. And if let's just use the image of me on screen just so you can see that in the video. I mean, that looks okay, doesn't it? The other cool thing about this app, of course, is if we touch that control there, if I can do that from behind the phone, there we go. And if we fold, there we go. So you can see now the controls come down here when you're in that split screen mode. So they're just finding ways to make the device more and more useful all the time. But of course, if you still aren't happy with the quality of that internal selfie camera, we can use the primary camera for selfies as well. So let's just use that's looking at me now. If you understand what I mean, we've completely changed over. And if I stop recording there, if I'm clever enough to move my finger across. There you go. We've got a preview of that video appearing here. So once again, it's just making the most of this display as much as possible. So you've got your preview of what's happening here on the primary lens, the controls down the bottom here, and then up the side, there's the preview of the shots or the videos that we've taken. So yeah, it really is a very, very powerful device, which obviously I've gone into a lot more detail in my review. I mean, this has turned out to be a long video as I've shown off those things anyway. But is it your one-stop shop? I don't know about that, but is it amazing? There's no doubt about it.